I thought it was very nice to, in a stupa relatively not relatively, it's unopened right now. So when you got clairvoyance, Yi-chan, you can actually look at the stupa because you got these eyes, you can look below, see, you can find gold below or whatever. So you got bionic eye, you can look the relic. So this is the power of common clairvoyance. Common. So the sadhu, all those people in Kailash, you know the sadhu, cold like mad, they don't eat a lot of things, right? Then they only one piece of loincloth, white cloth. Then you look at them, it's like body say cold, right? Their mind don't react. It's the same thing when I go to the cave. When the body like whatever cold, I don't care, you know? I really say that. I don't care. Because I decided not to pay attention, not to react with it. So it's a possible, can train on really, can train on. I remember first time I go Laudo, it was snowing, I wear slipper, you know. Then the toe all exposed. Then I'm all wear socks. You know the thing with the little ball here, the jiaman. Then the leg. Then they say, not cold. I say I don't care. Huh? They cannot understand the concept. If you care about everything, correct? Then they say about it. So I say I don't care about the whole thing. So when we do our practice, what we care about was the object right in front. Because we don't have concentration, our mind 很散哦。师父，为什么我这么散呢？我又担心这个，我又想这个，我又怕这个，又担心，又害怕，又想。confirm 了 ，LIAO 了，够乱够了。No, so you bring your mind to this one. You have a torchlight. Even for 10 seconds, you got 10 seconds of calmness and peace. Understand not? Then as you feel 这个不错这个感觉 then you try 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and after when you become quite good, it's resting in the thing. 你入禅定 That's why in the beginning is to realize how the first stage is to start and realize how many thoughts you have, clear? That is called first stage. So don't be afraid when you got a lot of thoughts. 师父我很多了 very bad. No, welcome. Always been like that, now you realize you have. So the first stage is to realize how many thoughts you have. 好不好？Sangye Shonam Jogi Shonam La Janju Badu Dani Gap Suji Dagi Jinso Gimpe Sonam Ki Dola Benje Sangye Jobara Sho Sangye Shonam Jogi Shonam La Janju Badu Dani Gap Suji Dagi Jinso Gimpe Sonam Ki Dola Benje Sangye Jobara Sho. I go for refuge and enlighten to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their sufferings. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their sufferings. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. 诸佛正法正宗尊，一世菩提我皈依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿以有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正宗尊，一世菩提我皈依。愿以布施与人资粮，我愿以有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正宗尊，一世菩提我皈依。愿以布施与人资粮，我愿以有情，我愿成佛。然后呢，我们做供养曼陀罗，你do a mandala of it。萨吉波吉。 Joshi Medo Drari Ralinji Nile Gemadi Sangyeji
好，现在我们调伏我们的意念，我们的发心，愿力有情，愿成佛。So we adjust our motivation again to generate the motivation of Bodhisattva. I want to become a Buddha and free all the sentient beings from all the suffering. I received this oral transmission from Rinpoche. I also received this oral transmission from another teacher called Kyongla Rato Rinpoche. So that teacher, this Kyongla Rato Rinpoche, is an amazing reader. He can read so fast. You can't believe that you have to look really so fast on. He can read the sutra amazingly. The benefit of hearing the oral transmission is that whatever you do become 100 times more powerful if you do not receive. And you reflect, you become clearer and easier. So feel you rejoice that you got the karma to be at a very blessed place, reciting this then with all your classmates. Then something don't happen every day one. For some of you are like first time, especially you come to pilgrimage for the first time. And this stupa, I also first time come here, so there's a lot of first. First time, first. I'm quite sure English version is happened here probably for the first time in 2,500 years. So a lot of first, because just been translated. There's no English version of this yet. 84,000.co don't have this yet. We got quite a lot other, but this no, haven't. In the process probably. So with this, so there's a lot of first. You can rejoice. You always have to be first, right? Unique, right? 我这个包是名牌是limited edition. The Hermes bag is merely labeled by your mind. I tell you. I look at the bag. 我看到有人那个3万，我看 from which part is 30,000? If it's 30,000, it must tell me straight away. I can feel it's 30,000. No, it is not bag, no. No, it's a nice bag. Bag, no. But those people who know the thing, oh, 他拿 Hermes bag. I say, how you know? I say, 不知道. So for those people who follow what is called bag one, right? Then they know, wow, what bag limited. They see, they know whatever thing. For me, bag lor. You ask them, you ask Geshe-la here, bag lor. All bag. So it's really being labeled by your mind whether the value. So we got distracted. The idea of practicing is to get less distracted. So you get less and less. So meditation to jhana is such that the eye, ear, nose, taste, touch, mind function cease operating. In jhana, it cease operation. So your mind is charged to full power. And then we come up from jhana, your mind is so concentrated. Whenever you on a torchlight and then look your mind on a particular topic, it's full on. You're able to see the meaning, experience the meaning like never before. I like to underline in your mind, like never before. You will have the very first time you will have this type of experience, like never before. So you need to charge your torchlight. If people call, hey, touch torchlight, I'm touching my torchlight right now. You can give them the code word, you know. You tell them meditating, then you ask a lot of loso thing, you know. They say touch torchlight, okay, I can understand. Wow, touch torchlight or what, you know. So you can say I'm touching my torchlight. Okay, good. The Arya Mahayana Sutra Called, the All-Expansive Great Liberation, Purifying Negative Deeds through Cleansing Remorse, perfectly arranged for the accomplishment of Buddhahood. Whenever you hear someone recite the sutra and you join the palms like that, you're prostrating to the sound. So when so Geshe-la is a discipline, and then they call Gege. So they should shut up. And so it's called Umde. So you say Umde, sometimes they put the mouth. It's not to direct the sound. It's like prostrating to the perfect words that come out from the mouth. I prostrate to the sound. That certain one they like that. Oh. Sometimes you direct the sound, but actually it's prostrating, like a physical prostration to the holy words that come out. So when you know the meaning, it's very rich one. It's like, the first time I saw them wear the hat, the yellow hat, I said, oh, this one look like Roman soldier wear hat. No, the yellow stand for merit field. All the Buddha land there. The hair, yellow hair coming up, it's all the wisdom hair sprouting. Then behind they got a red line stand for compassion, chain raising. Then behind the back flip got a blue color tape, Vajrapani. So the power, the compassion, the wisdom of the Buddha. So it's all here on your head. So when we don't have it, so part of the monks, we won't call uniform. The things that we must have is that. So when the Venerable Bhante from Sri Lanka came to Singapore, he said he also want. He asked the Geshe Yongten, I want your head. Then Geshe Yongten said, You're my head. We're not like Buddha, no. Buddha is such incredible. He go to the market, do you want my eyes? You want my eyes? So Buddha can really like give, so happy. So when should you like give your organ or everything? When you become an Arya being. So when the Arya being give, let's say someone give their liver to someone, their liver heart transplant, give their heart for transplant. The person receiving it must be really happy, right? You got heart transplant or liver or kidney, will be happy. But the person giving the Bodhisattva is 1 million times more happy than the person receiving, because you got no more attachment. That's the time you can give, clear or not? No, you give me 后悔，不应该给他，很后悔。No, that's a wrong rejoicing of all the mental 51 mental factor. There are 4 interchangeable one. So one is called regret. Regret correct thing. Negative thing means correct. Regret doing wrong thing become negative. Sleep. You can sleep with a correct motivation. My teacher said, at least you must sleep properly. So you sleep in a lion position. So everybody must try to sleep lion. So lion position is not like that. You put like that. Lion means like on the right hand side. You go to Kushanaga. Do you see the Buddha? But Buddha, the finger, you put like that. But here is that you got the earring finger, you press the right nostril, but you got blocked nostril that day, please don't press. You press, you can't breathe. Then you say, breathe. So you breathe like that, you like this. Then your 2 legs is straightened out. Then you put one on top of another. Then you put your left hand on top of your left thigh. Then you breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. 我愿力有情，愿成，然后入眠。Then you can do Tonglen. Whatever suffering sentiment I have, may ripen upon me. And whatever joy I have, may fully ripen on them. So you keep on thinking like that. Then that was your last thought. Your whole hours become lojong practice. Clear? You don't practice 8 hours, but you practice like that become 8 hours already. So this one you all can do one. I can't check where you sleep, so please check yourself. This one is something. I can't sleep for you. Well, it can like that, then easy already. 师父帮我睡觉了。I can't breathe for you. I can't sleep for you. I can't eat for you. I can't drink for you. We can all eat together, breathe together. No, sleep together, cannot sleep together. But it's like practice together. I think 共修. In the beginning, 共修 more powerful for you. You sit at that corner, don't see me. Then I hear radio. You can tell and see what you see. You're all practice that corner, Because we are herd culture. If you practice together, it's very much easier. So when you listen to the thing, so my point is to put the palms like that. So you create merit. You create the merit. In English language, the Arya Mahayana Sutra Called the All-Expansive Great Liberation, Purifying Negative Deeds to Cleansing Remorse, perfectly arranged for the accomplishment of Buddhahood. I prostrate to all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattva. This line says that it's from the white basket. Sutra basket, okay. I prostrate to Manjushri. Correct. I prostrate to the Buddha. Yes, correct. So this extra line in the Chinese one don't have. I got the version unchecked now for tracing one. But then we got, I think I did send out before. So if you check the thing, they don't have this line one. They don't have this one line. Thus, I heard at one time the Bhagavan was rallying the great city of Rashkya, along with the great Sangha, 80,000 fully ordained monks, and the Sangha, 36,000 Bodhisattva. They were all structured by one more birth, completely free from all obscuration, endowed with the might and splendor and fortune. The Bodhisattva got 10 ground Bodhisattva. 10 ground Bodhisattva, that means those are 10 ground Bodhisattva, one more birth, right? Then they will become enlightened, become Buddha. So in this particular place called Raja Griha. Raja means king. Griha means place, the king's place. So the king Bimbisara came out decree, his kingdom always got fire. The people always burn the house, never take care, they always burn. So he come out, whosoever house next one burn will be sent out, kicked out of my kingdom. So the next house was his house. So he got no choice that go out. Then they established a place called the King's Place in Rashkya. So Rashkya got one famous peak called Vulture's Peak, Ling Chiu San. So it's called Rashkya Vulture's Peak. So we will be going there. We will be going there. It will be a long day and night there. We'll spend as much time we can up there. We'll tap our food up there. We cannot come down. tapao easier. We go there and choke the place. Morning we take cable car, go up. Then walk to Voucher's Peak. Then we sit there, 不动，直到我们做到完，好不好？Then must bring jacket, blanket because it's cold there. This is pretty cold. So at least when now you see Rajgya, you know what it means. Raja means king, Griha means place. You also know what it comes. So you got more. You see, when you start to remember things into a concept, a place, a smell, a thing, an activity, that one stick with you more. If you just one isolated point, so you remember things as a concept, and you become habitual. Your habit is so good. Whether you got good day, bad day, people scold you yesterday or everything, you still brush teeth, correct? You must have that. Whether good day, bad day, you always get mindfulness. So you have to practice on that. So means the very first day when you're young, I don't know which year you start to brush teeth. Probably 几岁, 2岁, I don't know. 1, 2 years old, 2, 3. Everything 几岁 brush teeth 的 Everything 几岁 brush teeth 的 2岁. 现在刷牙了没有？1岁. Okay, so roughly maybe 1 year old you start brush teeth, correct? Until now, correct? Good day, bad day you brush teeth, correct? Sometimes you never teeth, but you at least use finger, correct? Not? The Indian got one type of stick, they like that one. Don't use those type of stick, they bo pian one. They like that they rub long time, they squat there, then they see everything. Then I say, no, well, brush teeth must go. No, brush in my puller. Up stroke, down stroke, front teeth, to the left, scissor, up stroke, down stroke, brush. You brush teeth not to clean the teeth, you brush teeth just to brush the teeth, clear? Mindful again. So after a while, if you do that, you got sequence now, you brush teeth, you videotape now. Because the habit now, you let that, it's 10 stroke, correct? Every day you do 10 stroke one. It's automatic for everybody, it's like that one. So you want to cultivate this type of habit in meditation such that you're able to always have the habitual of this watching the thing. As for the Tathagata, he urged them with skillful means on the secret meaning. He thoroughly purified the Buddha fear, he spontaneously accomplishes the deed of a Buddha, and through the blessing of all the Buddha, he made this perfect display. So the blessing of all the Buddha, if he gives this teaching, all the Buddha also like supported him, you know, pay attention, give power, like charge the battery, all the torchlight shine there. If you think, oh, I just give metaphor right now. So the place becomes extremely brilliant. In order to protect and defend the scripture collection of the Dharma, he took up this Mahayana Sutra as dharane, and with the roar of a lion proclaimed the great thunder of Dharma to the 10 direction. When we say lion, usually when we talk about lion, we talk about the king of animal, they call lion. The king of animal, they call the lion. With the roar of lion, they call 狮子猴. The roar of lion means expounding something very magnificent. And also lion also stand for the most profound teaching, dependent arising. The genre of teaching of dependent arising. The ranks of the good quality, all those are like Mount Meru. Their wisdom is profound, vast and great, like an ocean. They attained the whole Samara along with their army. They have gathered all the Titicas and settled their mind in complete purification. Since they are all powerful and strong, they have no obstacle to their complete liberation. They blissfully abide in equality. They have completely taken up mindfulness and meditative stabilization. They have the faith in the teaching and the intelligence. So all those people who gather got mindfulness. That means they are able to have a very strong ability to hold on. So Buddha said, what are the quality of those? Then I think obviously those got karma to listen to Buddha directly at that time. Must be not ordinary. Not ordinary. So there was one his student say, many times his student say, I got no realization, no realization. Then everybody, then got one Inji asked, Your Holiness, if you got no, then we are going to need to hope already, right now. We don't need to hope this life or anything because you also can't. Not talk about us, it's impossible. Then he was not let go. Then he said about his brother, I at the time of Buddha, I was a kid. I saw the Buddha. Oh, quite different, right now. So also his holiness some will openly now say, I will live under 113 because Padan Lama appeared in front of me, Sri Devi. He was on. That means he was on my shoulder and he prophesied I will live for so long. So they sometimes show their quality to suitable to show to make you feel confident again, feel confident. So you see, mindfulness and meditative stabilization. So you must have mindfulness, and then from there you progress. Meditative stabilization means shine, the calm abiding mind. Calm abiding, then special insight means with calm abiding mind, very powerful, very strong hand, then a very sharp axe is cut ignorant one. You don't have strong hand, you cannot taste a sharp axe. Even you got the reasoning, you understand. So now we got some understanding how to do, so we just proceed along the effort. Don't tell yourself you can't. It's not useful to have this self-thought. Don't tell yourself difficult, just tell yourself, I just have to put the effort. Just diligently do whatever you can every day. 要积少成多，对不对? You know last time when you bathe, the old day got this dragon, and then you one drop one tick 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 tick. After what a while, those day kampong will know. Last time my house HDB also got one, you know. You have to tick like that, tick 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 tick. Then become so every drop of water it become like one big jug, Since they are learning in 4 ways of attracting disciples, the 6 paramita, and the skillful queen is limitless, there is no phenomenon whose meaning they don't possess. In order to fulfill the wishes of all beings, they turn the irreversible will. Since they have the knowledge, they understand what exists and what doesn't exist. So what it means that what exists? What exists? Things that apply upon dependent arising, we call it unanalyzed perception exists. What don't exist? Inherent existence don't exist. So you realize that the opening statement means talk about emptiness already. But if you read by yourself, what exists, what don't exist. So now you know about this view, then it becomes very easy. You see? Okay. They are learned in the enumeration of the phenomena. What is called the different category of phenomena. Thereby in clairvoyant meditative stabilization, and with the 5 eye they comprehend the faculties of all the sentient. Their splendor and glory are limitless. Since they have trained, the 5 eye is flesh eye, dharma eye. All the eye as you hear one is the 5 eyes we're talking about. The 5 eyes are talking at the path of accumulation, what you see, the wisdom that see. That means the wisdom that see the thing conceptually. Then the Dharma eye, then the Buddha eye, the divine eye. So all these eyes are talking at different level. Then it's the last thing, the Buddha got Buddha eye, Buddha got Buddha eye. So the Buddha eye is when you become Buddha, then you see everything. So one is out of meditative equipoise, one is inside meditative equipoise, what you see. So the 5 eyes means this. Since they have trained their mind with the concentration of wisdom of most beings, they are adorned with excellent mind and insight and become possessed of supreme accomplishment. Their mind are like the sky. 1, 2, 3, up. This is your mind. Clear? I say one more time. Remember I said, now you see, now you don't see and analyze, now you see again, and you know it's like space. There's nothing to hold on to. It's just a mere appearance of your karma and your labor. Nothing to 执着. If you can apply on your fear, right, you have to apply on your fear or your worry of your excitement. You have to put some effort. Then it will do you a lot of good. Then everybody luan, right? You're like, but she's going away, maybe on 10, maybe go business trip. So now, should I feel good or bad if I that deal close good for me? Don't close also good. So what? Like space is okay. 较 steady 淡薄，看较开淡薄，会比较自然。看开是一种自然的增强，但是首先要放得下。好 ，Moving on. Since they are completely relinquished their worldly body and color, they are learned and in the Dhammadata of all phenomena. With their self-aware wisdom, they know sentient being going and coming in samsara. You see, the wisdom. Self-awareness inside. It's not a wisdom of outside. Self-awareness means truly knowing the nature of my primordial awareness. I realized that when we explain this with the Dzogchen teaching, then we're talking about mind. Buddhism has very much to do with the mind one. They know external, but at the fundamental, much with the mind. The quality, the state of mind we need to achieve. They possess the all meditative approach, they approach the unequal. Since what's called the unequal, there's no, between the quality of the wisdom realizing emptiness, that means enlightenment, unequal. There's nothing that equal enlightenment one. The equal then, so it's called the unequal. It's the highest state. No one can equal it. Since they have cultivated the root of virtue for a long time, they achieve the might of the Buddha. They possess wisdom, the 10 power, the 4 fearlessness, and the 18 distinct qualities. All these are unique qualities of the Buddha. Unique quality of the Buddha. In the ornament of clear realization, they talk about the quality of the Buddha.
So Asanga went up. After he saw Buddha that day, I say, after Maitreya manifest dog, he saw the Maitreya said, "You want to learn teaching?" Then he went up to Toshita, and then in Toshita, in one day there, he came down, like 50 years later, they taught you 5 main texts. So in one of the texts, he talked about the quality of the particular Buddha. Okay? So all these are unique quality of Buddha. If you go to the back side, you can see the 6, 7, 8, right? Then you can find out what are all the different quality. They open the door of excellent transgression and shut the door of bad migration in order to teach us all sentient beings whom they care for equally as with their only child. This is talking about their compassion, their great compassion. They no one left out. No one left out. They are born and appear and among the 5 types of transmigrator. In order to liberate all sentient beings from affliction, they disguise themselves as the king of doctor and abide in samsara. The king of doctor is a metaphor to say that they free you from their suffering, be it physical or mental. Since they are learned in the ritual for recovering from disease, and having given medicine that is in accordance with the cause of the disease, they perfectly liberate from samsara. They say of the 4 noble truths, the true cause, true suffering, you got suffering, true cause to be the known, true path to be practiced, true satiation to be achieved. So you must know the cause of first you must know you got suffer. You don't suffer, very difficult to practice. So I ask you that you're suffering now, you say, I think so a lot of suffering now. I must analyze compounded persistency. You know what it means, but you don't fear it. Then you must know, I still think it exists truly. There's a form of thing. Because as you become more and more subtle, it's through logic and reasoning that you can unravel the thing. Since they are learning in the food, okay. There is no one that hear them that is not liberated. They are limitless good quality like that. They make offering to countless past Buddha. They perfectly know the essential nature of the Buddha. They know that the Tathagata abide for the long time. Moreover, it is simply the case they always explain the existence, the essential nature of the Buddha to sentient being in this way. Okay, 4 things. When you remember the Buddha, you must remember his body and his mind. So his body is Namanakaya, Shambhanakaya. Then next one, his mind is Dhammakaya and Shambhanakaya. So which one become first? Mind. When you get enlightened, your mind get enlightened first. After you get enlightened, you wake up from the Dhammakaya like space. Then you appear in the form of a Bodhisattva, Shambhanakaya, to teach the benefit of Bodhisattva. Then you manifest in the form of Namanakaya to benefit all those beings who are not in the Pure Land. That means in samsara, Namanakaya. So Buddha was the supreme emanation, Namanakaya, we call it. So when you talk about Buddha, you must think of 4 bodies. These 4. Kaya means body, not the one we spread on a roti one. But every time you spread, you remember 4 kaya, also very good. You try to have many things to remember the thing. Because it's abstract, you say kaya, 4 kaya. 1 kaya, 2 kaya, 3 kaya, 4 kaya. Then what is the kaya? Then how? Then kaya are the fruit. The 36,000 Bodhisattva Mahasattva, such as the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Manjushri. Understand, Manjushri is a Bodhisattva in this sutra, but before that he already Buddha already. But he manifests Manjushri. Then after that he said, okay, this time I'm in the form of Buddha more beneficial. Then he manifests in the form of a Buddha. So Chenrezi, Manjushri, already enlightened. And Shakyamuni Buddha were also enlightened long time of the Buddha. So he's sure now quite beneficial again. So they all come back. The Bodhisattva unwavering light, the Bodhisattva Nagatri, the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. Avalokiteshvara is Chenrezi, is Kuan Yin, Kuan Zizai Buddha. Okay. There are so many Kuan Yin, Pai Tai Kuan Yin, 100 form of Chenrezi. Some sitting, some standing, some is Ma To Ming one. There are plenty. So many types. So is it must pray to all? No need, you pray to one packet, alright. The packaging different, but inside they are same. Packaging form look different. Certain people want more zen one, so got more plain. Certain people want more pattern one or whatever thing. So 各花入各眼, so you got some karmic connection, so whichever the thing. So but look at this right, the Bodhisattva Maha Samta Prata. This is Jingkangso Bajapani. Okay. The Bodhisattva Baise Raja, the Bodhisattva Supreme Doctor, the Bodhisattva Samantrabhadra, Samantrabhadra Pu Xian Pusa. The Bodhisattva Dhamma Swabha Raja, the Bodhisattva Singhagosha, 狮子猴菩萨. The Bodhisattva Dharanidhara, the Bodhisattva Ranakosha, the Bodhisattva Incessant Effort, the Bodhisattva Unrelenting Continuum, the Bodhisattva Faith in Science, called FIS. Must remember, in this sutra, FIS appear many times. Virtue, insight, and one is called virtue to see. These two. There are a couple of Bodhisattva are key. They ask question one. So in Vajrakata Sutra, which was the Bodhisattva? Jinggang
Suputi.
Suputi, 对, Suputi Pusa. But Suputi did not appear here. Is it that he 不够好? You know when you go for movie screening, they call got screening casting, 看谁最适合这个角色. Oh. So for this sutra, this few appear here. 因为他们的愿力跟因缘. Is it Suputi any lower? No. But it's 因缘. Who's a better actor? Depend what cast. 你要做排浪，女的 face 好像很 cute 的，不像排浪嘛。But 排浪 also can look cute also lah, you know. So whichever, which one suit the role that play. So during casting, so this Bodhisattva were all caught. The Bodhisattva Invincible, the Bodhisattva Maitreya. So Maitreya Buddha. So it's like in training, so Bodhisattva Maitreya. 80 quadrillion powerful God, fully ordained monks and nuns, male and female household, God, Naga, Yaksha, human, non-human, and so on. Together, infinite countless gods like Brahma, Indra, they all are settled in the sky. Flowers of divine jewel fell, and the music of luminous countless instruments and simple also rang out of their own accord. The gods Brahma burn sweet smell, sambara, incense. Sambara means a mixture of herbal. Okay. Heaps of offering clouds for the Tathagata completely prevails the realms of infinite world in the 10 directions. The offering and offering order were thari invoked for all Buddhas of the 10 directions, and all the Dharma of the 10 directions, and all the Sangha or the Bodhisattva of the 10 directions. Moreover, all the gods presented offering like that for the purpose of seeking the unsurpassed Mahayana path. At that time, the Bhagavan, together the great innumerable luminous retinue that surround him, arrived at the place beside a great sa tree on the 15th day of the middle spring month, just before his parinirvana. 2月15. Then through the blessing of the Tathagata, Maha Maitreya, intending to gather together and protect all the sentient beings, spoke out to the sentient beings in their own language and with a great melody, voice, and the sound of pervade of the 10 directions. Today, the Tathagata, the Arhat, the perfectly completed Buddha, compassionate, consider all sentient beings. He intends to guard and protect sentient beings. He intends to gather together, accept sentient beings. He views all sentient beings equally. For example, one to look on up at their own nature and will support those without support. He caused those who have not seen the embodiment of Buddha to see one. He will separate from the affliction those who are not separated. He will produce happiness to those without happiness. He will completely liberate the unliberated. He will endow the resource for those who are not without resource. He will disperse from doubt those who are not separated from doubt. He will purify through contrition those who are not purify their mind to contrition. He will shepherd beyond sorrow those who are not passed beyond sorrow. At that time, the earth to the left and the right, the path become level at excess extreme pain and will completely purify. Auspiciously, that place equal 100,000 yojana was what? Then 1 yojana, there are many ways to calculate. It's probably 16 kilometers, roughly 16 kilometers. Depending on which you ask who are, which abhidhamma they do. So at least you know it's all roughly like this length of time, 16 kilometers. That means 1/3 the length of Singapore. Changi Point to Bedok, about that, maybe something like that. Auspiciously, the area covered 100,000 yojana long and wide. The Bhagavan, having observed the area, immediately stayed put and said the fully ordained monk there, this location is appropriate place to teach the Dharma. The fully ordained monk Ananda said to the Bhagavan, Bhagavan, in the past you always preached the place where a mountain glow, clean water flowing down, orchids of fruit tree and flower. Here now there is no water flowing, there's no trees of glow, no town house, no orchids of fruit tree, no ordinary people, Bhagavan. Why is it so pleasing here that you will recite here and preach the Dharma? It's far from being ordinary. Sentient beings are tormented here by suffering or hunger and thirst, don't sustain even they live here. When there is food, there is life. When there's life, there's a body. When there's a body, there's a Dharma power. When there isn't food, there isn't life. When there isn't life, there isn't a body. When there isn't a body, there isn't a Dharma power. Since there's nothing at all, what is pleasing to the mind like this within this here condition? Why does the Bhagavan preach the Dharma here? Then the greatly wise Sarabhati Putra to the blessing of the Buddha, spoke to Ananda, there is no need to contemplate the other type of previous request for the Dharma. Not only is the Tathagata endowed with the 10 powers and the 4 fearlessness, the Buddha is endowed with limitless power, limitless submission wisdom. They have no fear of anything at all, and limitless majesty and miraculous power. He serves as a support for all those without support. He caused those who have not seen an embodiment of the Buddha to see one. He is divorced from all affliction to those who have not been separated from the affliction. He brings those who are without bliss into contact with blissful sensation. He completely liberates those who are not liberated. He endows them with resource those who have no resource. He entirely moved beyond sorrow those who have not gone beyond sorrow. Since the Tathagata is endowed with limitless miraculous power such as this, why do you have such fabricated sorrow regarding the Tathagata? I recollect when the eminent scholar called Vimalakirti was teaching the Dharma to many beings such as the Bodhisattva, Sravaka, Pratyeka Buddha, strong and powerful God. Another came from other world systems, an example in his house. Vimalakirti is a lay person. He's such an incredible practitioner. He's able to debate with anyone and win. Then all the Arhat debater, the Pratyeka debater, all lost. Then finally they asked the more powerful Manjushri. Manjushri almost lost. They asked the Buddha, oh, this one Buddha already. He came here and benefit. He got he used very simple daily life thing, 微摩经. This Vimalakirti 经叫微摩经. So he was able to use very simple daily thing people can relate to and pin to the most profound object emptiness. So Vimalakirti is incredible. So he fell sick one day. So Buddha sent all dare not go because he will ask questions. Then they know they don't know how to answer. Then finally Manjushri had to go down. Then Buddha said, go and see Vimalakirti. He's sick now. So go there and pay respect to him and say, 问好. So he's really, let's say Buddha no need or Buddha know what's happening or why not. So he show us, the aspect. People must do this time when someone is sick. You go to someone, say, how are you? Please take care. So to feel care and concern for people. When they settled there, there's no food appear at the time. I wonder how will food of all these many beings be acquired. As a result, they thought Vimalakirti spoke to me. From the early lineage of Sravaka, they were of lesser intelligence in contemplating the authentic Dharma, and onwards who have had the thought of illusion substance such as food, clothing, and seed. When the great scholar Vimalakirti said that all the gods and the human obtain the Dharma path, and I was ashamed. What you have said is similar to that. Cock out the teaching, you say, 哎呦，这么多人来，他们在想食物嘛。 So for those people who practice at a certain meditative concentration, right, the food is called mental bliss. You don't need physical food. Right? Then through that will sustain your life force because your breath. There are people who meditated, right, such as when the monks they go for alms, then the monks' morality very pure. If I'm not wrong, the monk named Rinpoche Kasim, so he's very famous in Thailand. Soon passed away. So all the food they put inside his bowl, even food for many days, meat and everything, will not rot one because of his morality. So pure food, the food won't rot one. Mine I think is not very good. So all the roti go up or fat more. So maybe it's for the rat and the birds, So, but the apple lasts very long. My apple lasts damn long one. The apple, the orange, lasts long time. I don't know, maybe bread. It's not my karma to have the bread, right? So it's always I cut the thing. So my cave got one rat, look like tennis ball. He got grey fur, white belly, round ears. He look like Mickey Mouse. I got one small video. So I put one sensor under the otter. So the sensor come out means he come out. So got one day about 5 o'clock, I saw the sensor out. Then he go back. Okay. So they feed on food of the mind, the mental, the mind. Then the Bhagavan said to Ananda, Nanda, what was spoken by the supremely intelligent Sarvatiputra is true. Since the body of the lineage content Dharma is bliss, it is not imaginary. As soon as he has spoken, he entered into samadhi. Immediately through his blessing, a single golden flower raised at a height of 400 yojana height opened and emerges from there. He must really cover all the world system that were completely covered with a net of bandurya and also golden flower. Under the flower were jewel bathing house and were completely filled with pure water with 8 quality. 八功德水. You hear before 八功德水. Now this is the 8 quality. They say the water in Tibet is 八功德水. Very, very soft, very light, like a bit cooling, smooth to the stomach. So it got this quality. The numerous variety of flower on the 4 sides were like this: luminous flower, numerous variety, the upala flower, kumara flower, lotus and pundarika flower, perfectly adorned these jewel ponds and grew there. When some by merely seeing this golden flower and jewel pond perfectly obtained the Dharma eye, what is need to mention? Those who enter and bathe there. If they enter and bathe there, they were perfectly purified and attained the patience regarding non-arisen phenomena. Beneath the golden flower, there emerged a lion throne made from jewel. There were 100 yojana in height. Then the Bhagavan, having sat on the jewel throne, emitted great light from the pores of the limbs of his body. Since the Tathagata light ray, which was moreover the same color as the golden lotus, arose in the 4 directions, they prevailed all the Buddha field in the 10 directions. Also all the mountain, valleys, and the earth of the earth in the location where those light rays were perceived, having been equally struck by them, all become golden in color. As it painlessly struck them, all hell beings were also pacified, all hungry ghosts were also liberated, except those that engaged in wrong conduct. So this sutra at this juncture is for what benefit, right? Benefit who? What our category, the boundary? Those who got wrong conduct, no faith, you will not be able to get the benefit of this. Not benefit. Because the animal will not have thinking, I don't have faith in the Buddha. They only concerned about food and safety and water. They don't think about, they got no conceptual understanding of what's called wrong faith. And those who denigrate the holy Dharma, denigrate means don't believe. 没有三宝的. By the blessing of the Tathagata, all other worldly realms become the same as this central realm. There was no differentiation. All the Buddha of 10 directions, having seen the light ray, praised the Buddha Bhagavan Shakyamuni in voice with excellent and say, excellent, excellent. This light ray emitted by the Bhagavan great love are not like any previous light ray. In the past, the light rays arose in the eastern direction, but the light rays today simultaneously arise and is seen in 4 directions and prevail the 10 directions. This light ray extract all suffering sentient being from the 3 realms and exactly shepherd them beyond sorrow. Then all the Buddhas of the 10 directions put each of the retinue of Bodhisattva Mahasatva. Son of the lineage is like this. When the Tathagata Arhat perfectly completed the Buddha, Shakyamuni from the Saha world, world system emitted great light ray. When he is ungenuinely teaching the holy Dharma and liberate all sentient beings from suffering, it is operated all of you, having gone through that world system, make offering to that Buddha, ask questions regarding your doubt, listen to the immersion of the Dharma and make requests. There are sentient beings of that world system who completely unwholesome, short-tempered, mandarous and deceitful, and since they don't have faith in a single vehicle, the Tathagata Shakyamuni with great love and with various skillful means differentiated 3 vehicles. The 3 vehicles are the Arahana vehicle, the Pratyekayana and the Mahayana or the Bodhisattvayana. So the 3 vehicles. But there's actually one. All the other world system got 1 vehicle. But this one Shakyamuni Buddha, because of his skillful action. If you say it's only 1, you must get enlightened, then you say I cannot do. I want to become whatever faith there because it's too difficult for me. So he broke down the path for one being into 3 like this thing based on the person capacity. That's why the Lambrin is broken, being of a smaller capacity, being of middling capacity, or being of great capacity. However, since it's taught as 3 vehicles, it is virtuous at the beginning, virtuous in the middle, virtuous at the end, has excellent meaning, has excellent expression, is unmixed, thoroughly pure and thoroughly pristine. That Buddha Bhagavan will not be seen again for 1 billion eons. So what this teaching, what it means, those who hear it before, right, in future for 1 billion eons, then this one will appear again. So we are very fortunate. 1 billion eons is a long time. A eon is a period of time where it's called the formation, state of emptiness, the formation, abiding, and the destruction. So for it destroy, this is called 1 eon. It's a long period of time. Metaphor mountain, you take cloth, wipe everyone under the mountain disappear. Well, it must take very long. So that's 1 eon. But this one is 1 billion eon. 1 with how many 0? 9 0. 90 behind. All the emotional Dharma are spoken will not be heard. Those retinue will also not gather together. The Bhagavan Shakyamuni who reside on the throne and the special golden flower will not be seen. Therefore, oh, you haven't gone to that world. When you have seen that Buddha and express your doubt, you will receive merit. You will benefit all sentient beings. You will become blissful. As soon as that have been spoken, each of the 100 million Bodhisattvas from each of the Buddha field of the 10 direction rose from their respective place and having prostrated to their respective Buddha. That means they are at a different pure land. There are many, many pure land, understand not? So now we got this world system. There are another world system. 平行世界, like reflection. So the Buddha sometimes will go to another world to give teaching. Many world systems. How many? I don't know. Must be a lot. Must be many, a lot. So at every pure land itself. So all y'all in future will have your own pure land. Then you say, hey, today got party, can you all can support? Say, okay, we'll support you. We say everything. You all shine light, okay. Exactly what they all the Buddha give their blessing. Same. So in many eons future, in the future, when you all become Buddha, you remember, oh, Sifu, we came here, we came to this stupa, Ram stupa, we talk about this one. Then we generate aspiration. It's like this. His Holiness sometimes say, oh, next time after many eons, when we all get enlightened, remember, oh, we went to New Delhi, the hotel, Ashoka Hotel. We did have this talk before. Because you will have perfect memory, you recall everything. So in the sutra, they will say, may I recall my every life, why? So you can remember the kindness of everyone that were kind to you. Proceed all together. Each Bodhisattva held up 100,000 variety of musical instruments and after releasing an excellent ray of supreme jeweled flower, went to the location of Bhagavan Shakyamuni. Having made prostration to the Bhagavan and circumvented him 7 times, they sat down at the same time. And each of them together, one word, one voice, one sound, make a request to the Bhagavan. Bhagavan, when we make requests and ask questions, then in order that we may be physician to all beings and for the sake of their happiness, we pray the Bhagavan will clarify and explain. The Bhagavan spoke to all the Bodhisattvas who were given forth that request, son of the lineage. If you have doubt, then ask them all, and I will explain to you all the particular. The Bodhisattva thus make this request to the Bhagavan. Bhagavan, our own Tathagata only spoke of 1 vehicle. What is the purpose of the Bhagavan here? Explain 3 vehicles. The Bhagavan, with his unobstructed wisdom, replied to the Bodhisattva, son of the lineage, since it is excellent that for the sake of benefit and happiness of sentient beings, you ask like this, listen. Son of the lineage is like this. For example, how one person had twinning. When they were young, they were called child. When they are 20 years and above, they are called adult. When they are gone past 80 and above, they are called senior. So all you are still called adult because haven't reached 80 yet. There's no child here below 20. 没有，低头的没有。You, my brain. I got already. My 3 vehicles are similar to that. For the Sravaka, those whose mental capacity is smaller, I teach the small vehicle. For the Pratyeka Buddha, whose mental capacity is middling, I teach the middling vehicle. For the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, who enter the great vehicle, I teach the great vehicle. All you son of the lineage, listen. In brief, the 2 extremes do not exist. They converse in a singular direction. Although different in terms of understanding, they gather together at the same point. Sutra is a single vehicle, even though through the practice of skillful means is divided into 3. The Sravakas and Pratyeka Buddha are also included within the great vehicle. As the great vehicle is the Buddha vehicle, therefore the 3 vehicles are one. So when you think of this, you must remember the turning Buddha. This is the other. These 2, the practice of these 2, middling and small, will give you the fruit of the Pratyeka Buddha and the Arahant. Plus, this is called the Bodhisattva Yana, will give you a 10 ground Bodhisattva. To become a Buddha, you must take Tantra to practice Jet, take initiation, highest yoga, keep your vow well, then generation stage, completion stage. Only in completion stage is where you achieve the full works of the Buddha. So the completion stage is purely meditation. It's really using Qi, Mai, Ming, Tian, wind drop channel. So right now we're so called in outside one wind drop channel. Let's not talk about it. When he taught the Dharma, 10,000 Bodhisattvas obtained the patience regarding non-arisen phenomenon. 800 fully ordained monks obtained the fruition of Arhat. 25,000 God obtained the perfect Dharma eye. Among the human, 1 billion immediately generate the mind of unsurpassed, perfect and complete enlightenment. What it means that inside here, if you all have purified a lot, that means your mind is pure, you do a lot of purification, then on the sitting itself, then you could have gained realization. That means those people are really ripened. That means food ripened. It's only waiting for someone to pluck, take out, and reveal. It's ripened. So in the teaching itself, you will ripen. That means someone for the very first time, when your mind is pure enough, you remove himself obscuration, will get your first realization. So what it means is inside here, or first fruit. The Bodhisattva had come from the 10 direction, having paid homage to hold hand to the place directly in front of Bhagavan, made this request to the Bhagavan. Bhagavan, having come to this realm to the power and blessing of TADYATHÀ, we have, in addition to gazing upon the face of the Bhagavan, having heard this Mahayana Nama, having observed this immersion in Dharma, please grant us permission to hold this as a dharani. Dharani means something secret, very powerful, like almost like something magical. You say this word, correct? Something transfer, a kaimi. Dharani got this meaning. Dharani. You say 是叫咒，有些是叫陀罗尼，对不对？所以陀罗尼的威力会好像更加快、更加殊胜，来产生在内心里面的改变，可以正果，叫陀罗尼。So this sutra itself, in the very first page, Buddha said this will be a dharani. Means every word is a dharani, clear now. It's not only the mantra. Obviously the mantra carry special blessing, but this one inside here have the thing. For the sake of sentient being, for the sake of the Tathagata Nirvana, we gather from many places where the Dharma is taught. As such as the mountain, forest, grove, orchid, abodes of the knowledge holder, village, town, city, province, hermitage, charnel ground. Charnel ground or cemetery. Charnel ground are place, not cemetery. Charnel ground are last time in India they leave the place, they burn the thing. They call charnel ground. The 84 Mahasiddhas, they practice in the charnel ground. So Buddha robes were collected from the cemetery, don't belong to anyone. So what thing is what is stealing? At the cemetery ground, people are there, the guy dead. So you take that thing, it's not called stealing. Because it don't belong to anyone. That no more people all dead, their bone dead. Then there's a piece of cloth there. They take that piece of cloth. So the monks will take those piece of, patch it all up, then become their robes. Become their robe. This is called charnel ground. Stupa, trees, and the dwelling place of the Sangha, and also the individual homes of the individual household. In this word system and other word system, also spread it far and wide, doing it uninterruptedly. What's the reason for this? If this enumeration of Dharma abide for a long time, then all the lower rebirth will be stopped. So the purpose, so in this sutra until now you realize the place it was taught, who was there, the place it was taught, who was there, why is there been spoken. Then will next come the content. They will always say who's speaking, for whom is been spoken, at what place it's been spoken, at what time it's been spoken, who, what, when, where. Why now? This is the why now, so that people will be free of suffering. All lower rebirth will be stopped because they've been taught by the previous Tathagata. It said to cut the doorway to the realms of helping, therefore it is listened to. Anyone who receives a word from the sutra will overjoy the God and a pleasant rebirth. What I mean by who recite a word, that means if you recite not even one paragraph, the name, you're going to get this property. They will always be waited upon and venerated. Waited upon means what? Like a waiter wait upon you, like call, can I have a water? Then you yes, water. So the Tenlong Papu will go and say, what do you want? Can you protect me? Yes, I'll be protecting you. This is what called waited. 叫护法. 护法神. Whoever hear this all-expansive Great Liberation Sutra, having become joyful and with a mind of faith and respect, write a letter or call someone to write, someone else to write a letter of it, or read it aloud, or recite it, adopt it. You see, Buddha time already got outsourced already. But at the time of the Buddha, there's got no printing machine. Everything is on palm leaf. It's on palm leaf. Relatively, it's very difficult to write the thing. So now we got something called printer. So you just print, okay? So I've sent out all those printable versions, compact into font size number 6, I think. So only a few pages, you will be able to print out all your thing on. So you print one, is like writing one. But you should at least copy one, so you can stronger imprint of the meaning of the word. hold it or prostrate to it, express the names of a single Buddha and the name of single Bodhisattva. Within this enumeration of the Dharma, that person in this very life will achieve bliss. That means you are unhappy, you write here, you become happy. You say, Sifu, I write one, still not happy yet. No, you continue writing. One day you'll find bliss. You say, finally, I tilt my balance. The balance was tilt. So if you are able to perceive, Buddha don't lie one, you do this, you will tilt the balance. So I told all the people to write one. But those 50 years old, wait for the A4 size one, bigger version. You write the very small one. Some say, Sifu, 这个把酒补 you know. No, 你的料够补，讲来的。Oh, I see. Oh, really quite small lah. Because I checked the printer. You know, there's some communication problem. I say the sutra itself must be font size. So he did not volume. Maybe I speak English, cannot understand. So I say, now I take A, this small one, A5 like that. Pull the thing become A4. So he said, why not? Show me one time. A4 size, but the font same. I say wrong. It's cool. The words become big. Oh, got gong lah, gong print. Okay, moving on. Hold on to it, prostrate to it, explain the name of Buddha and a name of a single Bodhisattva. Within this immersion of Dharma, that person in this very life will achieve bliss, become happy. They will not experience any negativity, and moreover, when this life ends and they transmigrate, all us Bodhisattva will go before them on the path, leading them, and they will be born in one of the complete pure adult as one of our worldly realm. That means all the Bodhisattva will come and help you. Why is this? Because they adopt the sutra and hold it as the dharani. Adopting this sutra and holding as a dharani is holding the body of the Buddha. Holding the body of a Buddha is manifesting as an actual bodhisattva, and therefore all those who do so have the same training as us. Because of those cause and condition, all those who hold this sutra as a dharani aspire to be born in one place and not to be separated. The countless luminous beings such as the Mahabrahman, the god of the 33, the 4 great kings of the worldly protector, the lord of secret Vajrapani, the great commander of the Yaksha such as Samjana, the Naga king Nanda, and Upananda, Deva god, Garuda, Sarvasi, Hariti, the gods of the mountain, the god of the the gods of the river, the gods of the ocean, the earth god, the water god, the fire god, the wind god, and all rose on the respective, having respectively prostrated their hand together in front of Buddha, say this to the Bhagavan, Bhagavan, we will always protect all this all-expansive great liberation sutra that the Bhagavan has taught. We will always recite praises in front of any place where we will always recite praise in front of any place where this sutra recite. Thari purifying it. It is appropriate for this sutra to abide in a stupa or a dwelling or a layperson home or a monastery. If someone pick up, so this sutra can be put at, I printed the sutra, so I think most of y'all have read it. If not, if you don't have, I will offer. So if I put it at home, what type of benefit? Subsequently, the benefit will come already. If someone pick up this sutra with unclean hand or read it aloud or recite this respect, will make them unhappy in the body and mind. During 4 types of daily activity, walking, standing, sitting and sleeping, will bring about fear, fright and appetition harm whenever they abide. They will have various unhappiness in this life, and when they migrate, they will be brought to fall to the realms of hell being. So it means that when you read this sutra, you must very respectfully, you must clean your hand, wear clean clothes, then you read. You cannot be very dirty or everything, then read. Then the Dharma protector will be very unhappy, then they will make your life, turn it upside down. So a lot of people do, how come they come like that? Quite good then. So you must respectfully do it, not only correct, must do it the correct manner. Anyone who respect this sutra, pick it up, hold the hand with clean hand, perform ablution. Ablution means washing, you bathe. Burn incense and read it aloud, or recite it, or hold it, or grasp it, or write it. They say read it aloud means reciting. Read means when you look, you read. Recite means from memory. You recite the whole sutra from memory. So they got this annotation. But I think, is it possible? Of course, it's possible to recite the thing from memory, but you have to pay, you know. You have to memorize the thing. Hold it, grasp it, or write a letter, cause other to write a letter it, or recollect it and doesn't perform negative dharma. Then we will attend to the person for the sake of protecting this sutra. We will protect them. Even when the person sleeps, we will be there in front of them and bad omen will not come. So very clear now, right? You ever got bad dream, just read this before that. The Dharma protector will come. If you do, then the Dharma protector. So your mummy or whatever things, or someone is sick in the hospital. Hospital got the most amount of dongdae ghosts. Tibetan called dongdae. So if you recite this one, you'll be protected. So I went to hospital one time. There was someone, the girl seemed very sick. You know, he said he saw the one white, one black one, the tongue very long hair one. We are really there. We said, oh, so that one, what are they? What are they? But usually it's not, they have no choice but to excuse it. They will stay there, but they can't harm. We don't chase people. We can tell people don't harm. Yeah? Then moving on. We will protect them even when the person sleeps. We are in front of them. Bad owner again, they will not be harmed by pernicious enemy or the pernicious harmful spirit. We will protect whatever home they are in whatever they travel. We will follow behind them and connect them in whatever they are looking for. Whenever they go in a four direction, they will continue to realize virtuous Nama without any obstacle, and they will transmit from this life. They will be born as God. Due to this cause and condition, they will recognize Buddha and not lose the Mahayana. The Buddha reply to the Bodhisattva Mahasata, gods and lots of the demigods and so on. It's so, it is so. It's just that you have said, but if you do not hear this sutra, it's not possible for them to realize it. If they desire to pick up this sutra and grasp it and hold it or read it aloud or recite it, have they taken a purifying bow and put on clean clothes, and they are to make offering with various incense, sandalwood, powder, ointment, and prostrate in a clean, isolated dwelling. They have abandoned with they adorned with pendant, victory banner, and parasol. When I was there, I called Geshe Jinpa to buy for me all the shampoo, all the parasol, everything to put in the room because I was doing this. So if you do this, right, then they are making offering because the place must be the Buddha come. So you must try to make it such that you welcome the place, you know. So you make it auspicious, magnificent. Having begun the first of the 6-day session in that way, then every day for 7 days they have to read this sutra aloud, have infatigable awareness, infatigable mindfulness, infatigable investigative thought, infatigable contemplation, infatigable holding as a dharani, infatigable practice, infatigable teaching and training. So this is the retreat I'm talking about in March that I want to do one. That means we will stay there for like 7 days. We will check inside in JB. PB got JB house that can come lah. Then and we check in on Friday. Saturday we will settle the place. Then Sunday we start, and then next week Saturday. Sunday we finish to check out. Then we will complete this sutra. Then there's a sequence in subsequent pages at how to do the thing. But here they say you recite the thing, you recite it aloud. How 1 day how many sessions? 6 sessions. So 3 day, 3 night. But I'll take away the night one. No dog sleep. I think you all can tahan lah. Cannot. So we divide it all out. So it become quite manageable. During the 6 sessions on day and night, they are to prostrate to all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas to the 12 categories of scripture that come from this sutra, and then read it aloud or cause others to recite it, and they'll be able to act with belief and respect. All their heavy negative action will be purified in the same way as they appear in this sutra. Do not doubt or be two-minded about it. Doubt is equal to two-minded. Xing. In Chinese they say xing. Yes or no, no or yes or everything. Sometimes they say doubt got 3 doubt. Positive doubt. I'm not very sure, but I think have. Negative doubt, 没有啦. One is equal, not sure. Could have, could not have. But usually doubt they say 2 lah. We all give 1, 3 category. Like sometimes happen, sometimes don't happen, sometimes don't happen. Okay, moving on. This Sutra of All-Expansive Great Liberation is the practice performed by the Buddha. This Sutra of All-Expansive Great Liberation protects and guards since it's the mother of all the Buddha. This Sutra of All-Expansive Great Liberation is the king of all the Buddha. The Sutra of All-Expansive Great Liberation is the ultimate essence. This Sutra of All-Expansive Great Liberation is the path of all the Bodhisattvas. That means when you hear about path, means how the Bodhisattva achieve enlightenment. What to abandon, what to cultivate, how to think, how to act. This profound sutra of All-Expansive Great Liberation is similar to the 6 great in the world because it's inconceivable. What are the 6? The great earth, great water, great fire, great wind, great sun, great sky. This sutra is like the great earth because it serves as the beaker for all, pure, impure, excellent, not bad. It serves as the sutra of the great water because it was away impurity. Or impurity, fear. This sutra is like great fire because burn all affliction, fear, sanctification. This sutra is like the great wind because it blow away impurity and fear. This sutra is like great sun because it illuminate any and all darkness that exists. All this sutra is like the great sky because it contains all things that is excellent, not bad. This Mahayana Sutra, All-Expansive Great Liberation, is unequal. At the top are Bodhisattva, in the middle are the Sravaka, at the bottom are all transmigrating beings. There is no being that is not contained. Therefore, all of you take this sutra as a dharana. When we say contain means what? No, it is the path that is for all these beings. Clear? That means every being who want to become enlightened will need this path, use this path to achieve this enlightenment. So that's why it's called contained in it. So as long as you are being in this class, this is the path. This sutra will have something for you to practice. So it means this. Therefore, all you take this sutra as a dharani, hold it, spread it everywhere, share it with faith and respect. All you Bodhisattva Mahasatra penetrate the Buddha wisdom and realize the nature of the Buddhahood. All you got to adopt this sutra, and when you hold it continuous, when you hold it, you will continue to see me, and you will see all the Buddha that haven't arrived yet. You will turn the wheel of Dharma and generate the great mandala. Then the Bodhisattva from among the great retinue known as faith inside rose on his seat within the assembly, putting his upper robe over one shoulder. Protect. You see, upper robe, one shoulder means one covered, one bare. Means called one shoulder. So you think, what is one shoulder? You know. So it means bare, one shoulder, bare. He prostrated with his head to the feet of the Bhagavan. He spoke to the Bhagavan. Bhagavan, when we make requests and ask a question, we pray for the benefit of luminous being and for the sake of happiness for the Bhagavan may clarify and explain. The Bhagavan said to the Bodhisattva, faith inside, most excellent son of the name. If you have a question, then ask. Whatever you want, I will explain to you the particulars and specific. Your asking question, moreover, will become benefit and happiness for luminous sentient being. The Bodhisattva inside said to the Bhagavan, I remember that previously, a long time ago, there was a Tathagata named Ratnakishin, and I heard it say that if you hear this name one time and you achieve birth as a god, not long before the time of the Tathagata, there was a great lake, and within a forest hermitage in the kingdom of King Devasarabhava, whose water had dried up, there was 10,000 great fish that were tormented by the sun and close to death. And the scholar Janavahana have approached the plain and seen them develop great love and compassion for those sentient beings. Though he gave them water and food, he doubted they will live even for a few nights. Since he sought them for their very long life, he pronounced the name Bhagavan Ratnakishin 3 times. He said that as soon as the fish ate it, they passed away and they were born as God in the Deva heaven of the 33. Here today, Bhagavan, for the sake of this whole retinue and that of later sentiment, teach the name of the Bhagavan. Upon hearing the name of the Bhagavan Shakyamuni, there is benefit, happiness, limitless merit, continuous marvelous enjoyment, and limitless being, having the direct realization of the Buddha essence. So please teach them for the sake of that. Please explain them for the sake of total liberation of all sentiment who are degenerated root of vow and confused by the afflicted mind. So the last 2 lines is us. We got vow but afflicted. Our mind are full of anger or distracted. What's next? We are unable to focus on the thing because there's so much of self-charity and grasping that pull us away. We call it distraction. So there's much distracted. Then the Bodhisattva said to the Bhagavan said to the Bodhisattva Mahasatra inside, son of lineage, if I expound upon the name of the Buddha for the 10 directions, for even 1 billion yon, I could not exhaust them. Though it is tenable to count and know every drop of water, there is no knowing the enumeration of all the names of the Buddha. Although it is tenable to measure the weights of all the Mount Meru, there is no such thing as enumeration of the name of the Buddha. Although it is tenable to know the final boundary and limit of space, there is no such enumeration of the names of the Buddha. By my briefly teaching you the names of the Buddha of the 3 times, whoever hear they fall just one time, as soon as the person migrate from there, they will be born with the abbot of the god. So you need to hear the Buddha name 1 time, have faith. Then you're going to, when you die, you're going to born Pure Land. It's just so simple right now. Having heard it, if you generate devotion, respect, write it, express the name, and prostrate, then you will purify countless yawns of negative samsara negativity and limitless merit, achieve limitless merit. Moreover, when the person dies, they will be born in whatever realm of 10 direction world system they have faith in. So which Pure Land you want to go? Let's say you want to go Amitabha Buddha Pure Land, you practice this, you're going. You practice the array. So you can, you don't need practice all, understand? You need to buy 10 air tickets, right, to go to one place. You just need to buy 1 air ticket. You will go there. But we all want to double confirm in case this one don't fly. You got a lot of spare, right? So you got, yeah, 1 spare. Not wrong. But technically, if you do it well, all Buddha aircraft depart on time, arrive perfectly, perfect service in the air. Venerable Nenda and Venerable Geshe Sonam flew back business class in SQ. Venerable Nenda, thank you so much. they continuously serve food, man. Never before experienced that. Usually in India, you got the box one sandwich or everything. Then they got tablecloth, they got the things. They will see me, and in future all the Buddhas are excellent John. Then the Bhagavan said to the Lord, oh, you properly arrange your road. So now you're sit up straight. I'm going to read the name of the Buddha. So by hearing it, you join your palms like that, you're prostrating. Then you do all the Buddha, you do like that. So that's the quickest way, the easiest way is to sit down like that. But when we do the 7-day retreat, right, in the thing, we will prostrate. So I lead. No, I will read, then you can prostrate as many as you can. You do your pace. You can stand up then too. So we all monks got sojong, correct? You see some younger one prostrate faster, some older one will every 1 minute prostrate one or what, you know. So you do your own pace. So there are a total of 620 inside total. Prepare infatigable body.